రాసుకున్నారా?
రాశాను.
ఓకే.
Good morning students. I welcome back SR online classes for BCOM students. The last class discussing on the here web technology. Web technology syllabus we discussed. It is going to the 5 unit subject. The first unit is going the introduction, HTML introduction. Okay, what do you mean by HTML? HTML. HTML stands for HTML abbreviation for hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. This markup language means hypertext markup language mainly used for its designing of web pages or creating of the web pages. Collection of web pages called one website. Here means hyper means linking, establishing of the web pages, linking, establishing the web net, and markup means the text document containing on the tag language. That is known as HTML. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. It's mainly used for designing of the creation of the web pages. That purpose of using HTML. In this, before going on HTML, SGML is there. Standard Generalized Markup Language. Standard SGML. Standard Generalization Markup Language. Before of the HTML is there is SGML is there. SGML is totally is now outdated. Okay. Then you can next introducing on the HTML. Hypertext markup language. Here means creation of the web pages. Hypertext markup means only creation of the markup. Here means hypertext defines the between the link between the web pages. Hypertext means link establishing on the web pages. Markup language used to define the text documents within the tag with the tag language. That is known as hypertext markup language. This language means hypertext language means only the creating of the tag language. Tag language means less than and greater than symbols. In between, if we can write anything less than and this symbol, two symbols are less than and greater than symbols. That is known as tag language. In between less than and greater than, if we can write anyone, that is called tag. Here means hypertext means link between web pages. Markup language means text documents, define the text documents within the tag. Text documents within the tag means markup language. Text documents within tags. Tags means this one. There is a clear of hypertext markup language. What is the actual definition is there? Hypertext markup language means it's mainly creating of designing for creating of the web pages. Collection of web pages called collection of website. Example. Kakatiya AC.in, Amazon.com. These are called websites. Collection of web pages called website. Here means HTML means the creating of the designing of the web pages. Collection of web pages means website. Actual definition means if we can write here. Hypertext markup language bracket HTML is application standard is the main markup language use it for creating web pages. And other information to be displayed in a web browser. This is some abbreviation of some content of the HTML. Hypertext markup language HTML is the main markup language. You use it for creating web pages and other information to be displayed on a web browser. It is known as HTML. HTML is mainly for creating on the web pages and designing of the web pages. Hypertext means linking between web pages. Markup means text documents containing on the tag language. That is known as HTMLs. Some HTMLs can be written only in between less than greater than symbols. That is known as tag. And enclosed with angle brackets are less than symbol or greater than symbols. That is known as tag. Tag means less than symbol or angle brackets. The first history of the HTML means history of HTML. The first HTML tags means less than symbols as well as greater than symbols were mentioned by HTML tag mentioned by some author. His name is Berners-Lee. HTML can be designed by Berners-Lee. The other Berners-Lee is it can be designing of this tag language Berners-Lee over internet in 1990, around the time of during this 1991. Actually, the tag will be designed. Particular author is scientist is this Berners-Lee is it's depending on the internet. Everybody knows internet. Network of network means internet. And next, this is first version HTML1. HTML version is 1. Next, HTML2 version. Everybody can knows versions of any language or any operating systems or any versions are there. Then the first version will be implemented by Berners-Lee over internet in 1991. The next HTML2. HTML2 came into the year is 1992. Now, and HTML 3 and 4, the versions of HTML 3 and HTML hypertext markup language 4 was published by W3C, recommended in 1997. World Wide Web Consortium. W3C means World Wide Web Consortium is recommended in 1997. In 1997. Here means the latest versions of the HTML means the latest version in HTML that came after the first means HTML, okay? Here means the latest versions in HTML5 is it came in after 2007. Now we are the implementation of the some browsers can be supported to here, okay? 2000 HTML5 versions are there. Here means this is some discussion of the history of HTML. The first tag language can be designed by Berners-Lee. That okay, it can be running on the internet at 1991. In 1991, next version of the HTML2 is came in 1992, and HTML3 and 4 it will be recommended to W3C, World Wide Web Consortium is recommended in 1997. After 2007, the implementation of the version of the HTML is 5-year implementation here. Some more points we'll be discussing on the HTML point wise. Okay. First point is going on. The HTML is mainly used for creating on the web pages. Next, HTML it's a markup language. It can be designed to less than symbol as well as greater than symbols. This is a HTML is not a case sensitive language. If you can write HTML in either capital letters or small letters or combination of, for example, combination of capital letters as well as small letters. For example, we can go to C language in previous C language. We only case sensitive. Case sensitive means it is recommended to only small case letters and small case letters as well as capital letters are distinct. Here no distinct. It's not a case sensitive. And each and every alphabet or information or text can be between less than symbol as well as greater than symbol. It's known as a tag. Less than symbol are angle, left angle bracket as well as right angle brackets. Parenthesis brackets will be already discussed in previous semesters. And one more point is means this information, this text will be written in any one of the text editors. HTML coding will be written in any one of the text editors. It's like some Notepad, WordPad, front page, it's like etc. If you can, generally it's going to the notepads. Okay, notepad will be going on. This HTML code will be written in one of the text editors. It's like some notepad as well as WordPad or front page or anything. Then okay, where you can see the output. This will be running on the in particular web browsers. Information to be displayed in a web browser. Can you give an example of browsers? So many browsers. For example, if you have a operating system is Internet Explorer, by default going on Internet Explorers, Windows operating system, it will provides to Internet Explorers. Okay, whenever you have a system is operating system is Windows will be by default provides to Internet Explorers. Some more is there. Google Chrome, Firefox, Mozilla Firefox, Opera, Netscape Navigator, SunDirect, Sun Systems. These are the browsers. The information displayed in particular browsers. The way you can write browsers, you can write in the address is called URL, Uniform Resource Locator. That's called the where you can write, for example, website address. For example, where you can see the kakatiya.ac.in information. If you are using particular browsers, okay. If you nowadays are going to the Internet Explorer or Chrome or Firefox, these are the browsers. The information displayed in a browser, web browser. Can you give examples of web browsers? Internet Explorer, Chrome, Safari, Opera, Netscape Navigator. So these types of. Clear of you? Where you can write the HTML code is any one of the text editors. It's like some Notepad, WordPad, front page, some edit press. This type of information will be available. Okay. This is called HTML. Point wise we will be discussing on. Some are discussing upon some. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Next, HTML stands for hypertext markup language. That is known as abbreviation. Hypertext markup language is used to. Why you are used to create a web pages? Okay. Next, HTML hypertext markup language tells about specific structure and format of a web page of file. That means hypertext markup language tells about a specific every specific structure is there. Okay, for example, if you can write the C programming. If you can write C programming, some structure will be there. C++ will be some structure will be there. If you can write the HTML means some specific structure will be there. That's called specific structure and format of a web page. A file can be that can a file can be read over net. Over net means internet. Okay, this information is over internet. For example, if you can write in browsers, that means net. Next, HTML is one more point is there. Hypertext markup language is not a case sensitive. HTML is not a case sensitive. case sensitive language, that is, what do you mean that is? The programs can be either be in small letters or capital letters. Okay, points. HTML is not a case sensitive language. That is the program can code either be small case letters or capital letters are combination of small and big letters. It is known as for example, we can C language only says case sensitive. If you can write the only small case letters, best prefer. If you can write different capital A and small is a distinct in C line, but here capital A and capital small is a C. That means not a case sensitive. This one more point is there. These programs are made up These programs are made up with HTML tags. With HTML tags. If you can write, okay, what mean by tag? Each line in the HTML program. Each line in the HTML program. Each line in the program is called tag. Each line in the HTML program is called tag. What do you mean by tag? If you can return angle brackets or less than symbol or which is tag, which is written in angle brackets. It's like example. Angle brackets. Next, tag is indicated with some symbols less than and greater than symbols. Tag is indicated with less than or left angle and right angle symbols. Okay, these are points. Next, here means HTML programs can be written. HTML programs can be written in any one of text editors. Text editors. External programs can be written any one of text editors like Notepad, WordPad, front page, etc. Here means how is it where you can write the HTML programs. The HTML programs can be or HTML code will be written in any one of the editor, like text editors. By default, Windows operating system provides a Notepad. Whenever installation of the Windows, it will by default provides one text editor is called Notepad. One browser will be there by default is called Internet Explorer. This case, the HTML programs can be written in any one of text editors like Notepad, WordPad, or front page. These are the points, okay? And we can open HTML program. We can open hypertext markup language programs. Okay, we can open the HTML programs. We can open HTML programs by using web browsers. By using browsers or web browsers such as, what are the browsers available? Such as Notepad, Google Chrome, Safari, Opera, these are the some browsers names: Notepad, Chrome, Safari, Opera, Netscape Navigator, Mozilla Firefox, etc. We just by default goes to the by system. You can check it in our system. It's like Notepad is available, general Chrome is available, and Firefox will be when you are downloading all the file. Means these HTML can be running on the programs through our internet browsers by using browsers. It means Internet Explorer IE. By default it means Internet Explorers. Okay, these are the points will be covered in HTML's content. Next year we will write if here and every file. If you can write C files, C++ files, the file will be having one extension. .c files, .cpp files. Same way, if you can write HTML file, the extension is .html. .html. The extension file name for the extension of the file. It means the extension file extension file. Name for HTML programs. Name for HTML programs. We are using HTMLs. .html. Okay, these are the some points we will be discussing on the HTMLs, and where you can adapt the files means and what is the structures and what is structure and format. HTML structure is having two types. One is body and actual head content. Tomorrow we will be discussing on the structure of HTML, and simple examples of the programs. And tomorrow we will be discussing on HTML structure and small examples. Okay, today's session is finished now. Thank you. Have a nice day.